ancient groundskeeper goes missing. Surprise! Oh, there's gonna be a surprise, a hole, yes, right where you land. Okay. Chapter 1, Wartham's War. Okay. Famous heirloom is being passed down countless generations. What is this place? I'm so lost and Mom doesn't know where I am and I'm supposed to be looking for Dad. I have to find a way out of here and keep looking for him. I know that if I can just get out of here, I will find some son of my dad. I won't give up. Humans wore bones, but one. Girl, hear me, girl. Power calls to me. Lena, the amulet around your neck was crafted by the first high shaman of the Wantaku tribe, my grandfather. It glows in the presence of spirits and boosts your shamanic powers. Let it be your guide. Flying Hawk, the spirit and body may drift from one another, but must be joined as one in the end. Fragmented alive cannot be lived. Lost my body and look at me now, but perhaps you can help me find it. I shall reside within your amulet and teach you to fend off the darkness. Track about that door. Use it to get to that room. Glowing objects can be possessed. Move closer and possess the switch lever. Good work, Lena. Now rejoin your body and spirit. I can hardly believe it. I just met a ghost. His name is Flying Hawk. He's one of my ancestors. He told me my amulet has power, and he taught me how to use it. Now I can take control of my spirit. This is just what I need to help find Dad. I was feeling pretty worried for a little while. I don't think anyone can stop me now. In all these crates. You know, Dad, my dearest Martha has fallen dreadfully ill. She's contracted a case of dysentery. The physician we brought with us believes she will live, but I am in a constant state of worry. I care for her day and night, surely. He cannot care for herself. It pains me that she cannot see the beautiful land we pass through. I feel as though the sight would do her well. But a physician has warned that she mustn't move, nor be moved by any, else her fragile state could go into disarray. I pray to God that he will save her. I can do naught but wait and pray. Looks like a note, but no. Coffin of Jeremiah mode. This coffin looks like it was made in a rush. Ming Xian. Wartham made this door without a keyhole to restrict access to all but himself. Nobody knows what's in there though. I've only heard rumors. What it would open. Like new. The great eagle returned and took me upon its bare crown again. We flew into the air and rested on the clouds. I could see beyond the horizon. What I saw choked the breath from my lungs as my heart was wrenched from my chest. The earth turned in on itself, and so too did my skin. The world was in a certain upheaval. Pale figures marched across the land and brought with them blankets of death that covered my people as they slept. I saw plumes of dust darken the sky. Now plants grew and giant black rivers cut across the land like infected veins. Monsters-looking beasts of metal and industry will fill our land and destroy the bonds we have worked so hard to nurture. The grandpa's in one of these. Whispering Willows estate groundskeeper. It is a crack up there. Storage key. that one. Logs me with blood. It sure seems a lot of people have died here. Why is this cage moving all by itself? What the heck is not empty? Scratches on the wall, whatever made these was trying to get through into the ceiling. No. This day heralds the coming of a new dawn for me. The history books will sing my praises and the world over shall know of my deeds. I set off to settle the savage west. With me, as always, is my trusted companion, Darby O'Halloran. It was an enormous relief to know he would accompany me. He's far and away my most trusted friend, and I don't know what I would do without him. Along with us are 24 men that used to work for my father, who are now under my employ. They'll be crucial in the grunt work along the way. Also with me is, of course, my beautiful bride, Martha, who demanded she join me. Staying here in New England, however, is young Marcus. He's already 16 years old, almost a man. He shall continue his education and apprentice under my own father. He could have no better a teacher, surely. The boy pleaded with me to come along, but I told him he needed to do what's right for the family business. That someone would need to look after it, while I... established myself in the West. He was a sharp lad and understood well the necessity of his sacrifice. Embraced immortality than ever had dared to do, but he would soon be a man and I knew who could take it. Anastasio Arbora. This lever opens the crypt door. Warfram hid the lever in here to keep his secrets from escaping. It's like something heavy moved. Bum, bum. You can't open this one, right? Crescent moon. Crescent key. I ain't afraid of no ghost. The growing darkness has plagued this place since my death. It festers beneath the surface like an infected boil. In exchange for my teachings, you must in turn assist me, Alina. I need to find my body, and you're the only one who can help. So does this open this door? Nope, nope, nope. Not curious enough to look inside. I soared through the sky as I sat atop a great eagle's bald head. I was carried further up beyond the clouds until I sat with the stars. I catched as the gods molded the world and used their own bodies for the day, or for the clay. They tore out their hearts for the earth's core, and their blood is the water we drink. We walk about their dirt, flesh, and rock bones, when all that was left were the hands they used to shape the world. The fingers became the trees that cover our land. It is to them that we owe everything, and we must honor our eternal bond and live in harmony with the Great Spirit. The Spirit Realm calls me more often than it did before. As High Shaman of the Kontaku, I must heed its call and relate to my people what the Great Spirit has shown me. There hasn't been a way down anywhere. Is it going up? Almost like I really love this person. That was it. He was for. What on earth was that thing? I felt like I was living one of my nightmares. I could feel it feeding on me, on my spirit. Ugh, I'm so tired, but I have to keep going. I'm the only one that can find my dad. The demon's gone now, and I'm almost out of here. I promised Flying Hawk I would help him find his body. I'm not sure, but I feel like the guest house is where I should look first. That was a dead end. I need all for fountain. I'm surprised it still works. Garden. Open it. Wood is worn with age. Then I'm gonna bucket. Bench. Note I wanted to pick up. I've been hired as groundskeeper of the Willows mansion here in town. It's not my ideal work situation, but at least it's income for now. It should just be temporary for me anyway, but I can't stay unemployed with a family to provide for. I have to make sure I'll be able to send Alina to a good school and buy her the things she needs. I was actually really lucky to come across this opportunity. The old groundskeeper suddenly decided he had enough of the place after 30-some years of watching over it. He quit on the spot. It was an immediate higher position. I don't have much experience with this kind of thing, aside from landscaping when I was 17 years old or so. But I needed someone, and it would appear as though I'm that someone. Into the garden. Which way though? Let's see. I found a guest house. Okay, let's see what's the other way. Kitchen, garden. Young Marcus wishes to visit me here, but I have taken up residence inside a meager farmhouse that I commissioned the men to build for me. I do not wish for him to see me living in such a hut, but my means now allow me to live rather more comfortably. And so, I have decided to build a mansion befitting of my rising wealth and stature. As my wealth grows, so too shall my mansion at the extravagance of its grounds. A quaint farmhouse shall be converted into a guest house, as I plan to host functions that will make me famous on this side of the country. I hope to have much in order when he arrives, such that we may spend ample time visiting together. He has informed me within his letters of how much he has grown, and I truly cannot wait to see the boy. It has been far too long. I look forward to seeing him and getting a glimpse of what his mother has shown up inside him. Wait to see. Conservatory. Weird position of going to the observatory. It's here and it's over there. Oh no, this was conservatory. Yeah. Oh, let's go to the guest house. I won't hang Dad's jacket up here. All my prayer, all my devotion did nothing to save Martha. I do not even have the resources to build a proper casket for her. God has truly forsaken us both. I couldn't just leave her there in the desolate plains for the rats and maggots to have at her. No, I shall protect her even now, even in death. We were to carve a home together out of the wilds of the west. She will come with us. And she will not be interred until I have found a suitable place for her. If any man dares object to my decision to bring Martha with us, no matter his reasons, I shall in that very instant shoot him dead. Okay. Bathtub! I think I will just get dirty in here. Okay. Wish I could hear someone play this. Lonesome Martina. Say it, little lady. Let me play a tune that's as pretty as you. Oh, that's not it. I must apologize, little lady. I can't remember how it goes, and I don't have my sheet music either. If you can find my sheet music, I would love to play you a song. Didn't think about the amulet in here. It has been many a year since the great bald eagle first visited me. Its visit is always a sign. I must take great care to decipher the meaning of my vision. The pit in my stomach warns me of what could be if I do not. I flew once more with the great bald eagle, but this time he did not show me what was or what would be. No, he instead showed me what it already is. We traveled east across the land to where the white men live in the busy cities with their busy lives. They are removed from the Great Spirit's presence, ruled by a different god, one of them manifests their destinies. I could see the spread of these people. Like a sickness within the body, they grow and expand. I saw trails before them that blazed with fire and gold and glittered in the men's eyes, and they were entranced by it. It is their fortune, they say, within the fires that these white men desire. Riches these men shall seek, but only turmoil and death they shall find. I awoke violently from my trance, my blankets drenched in sweat. We must ready ourselves for the coming. We must be the cure for the sick spirits. If not us, then whom? The duty falls to my people, for we are those who have been shown the way. We must protect our way of life, not through violence, but through a communion with nature and with one another. And that one? What a crazy looking stove. At last they come. I was foretold to me years ago, but the visions are still fresh within my mind. You have heard from the tribes we trade with that the white man is on his way. Their expeditions into the west have come and gone, and they have found it a place worthwhile. Other tribes bring news of the east. What we have heard does not bode well, but it aligns with what the great bald eagle showed me. We have heard tell that the white man is violent, that he kills indiscriminately for gain and for pleasure, heedless of his god's laws. We must now do more than ever to show the white man that we can live together in peace. We are all creatures of this earth, and we share in that common bond. We shall accept them as the brothers to us that they are. Willard Hagar, so many slaughtered, all those natives, their blood on our hands. We will be damned, I say, our souls damned to hell. I would throw a fit if our nice shiner looked like that. and down we go. But I can't rest until I find Dad. This doesn't look comfortable. Okay. Sheet music. Place of sheet music. I wonder what the tune sounds like. Back to the piano guy then. Piano spirit, I should say. Well, let's see what's up here. Creepy, I keep expecting it to move. No wheels or anything. A group of young braves spied a party of white men coming from the east. We do not yet know anything about them. It is my hope that they will be of no danger to us. However, we must be ready ourselves for action if need be, all the while presenting open arms to these new friends. We have prepared food so that our visitors may share in our bounty, and we wish to welcome them. Some of the women and children have prepared themselves to flee if these men turn violent, something I asked of them to do. I hate to think it, but we will need people to continue our line. Among these women and children are my daughters, granddaughters, and grandsons. If I cannot save myself, I can at least save them. But I have no doubt these white men will regard us well. As long as we show ourselves to be welcoming and civilized, they will see us as their own. Notes for that one. See if we go up here. The Nora Freeman, I'm the one they make get water from the well. Only one, so I left the bucket back in the garden. They can't find me. What will they do? Go thirsty, that's right. What is this place? Oh, thank you, Lena. Thank you. I've been so lost without the gift of music in my life. Now I shall play for you the song I promised. Sense a great amount of death and decay nearby. We must be getting close. We must dig, Alina, and uncover what lies beneath. Need something to dig with. There's nothing here. Didn't find It means we have to find a shovel somewhere. Winner, I wonder what this place looks like in its prime. I arrived in California last week and have luckily managed to find work for myself. I am a dancer in the local saloon. It is not glamorous life here I had imagined, but it's something. That is all I need for now. The saloon also runs a brothel in its walls, but I could never resort to such a profession. Most of the town is owned by a man named Whispering Willows. I have not seen the man, but his name is on the lips of almost all I meet. He even owns the saloon where I work. There are rumors about him, some good, some bad. I don't know which to believe. I'm hoping this body is somewhere in the guest house. Okay, so we need to get the bats first. I tried to take my garden into the old Willows conservatory, but didn't have anything to cut the vines with. Okay, so that was going around. Did I miss the shovel somewhere? Just walk here, we got a bucket there. Oh no. Tool shed. We have a shovel. I had heard stories about this place when I was growing up from my grandparents, and we learned about its history in school, but I never knew who to believe. The stories from my family told a dark history of brutal genocide and inhuman enslavement of our people, the Pontaco natives. The history I learned in school was quite different. Whispering Willows. The forebear of this place was depicted as an independently wealthy tycoon around whose endeavors the town sprouted. The thing is, I can see evidence for both sides of the argument, and that evidence is strewn about these grounds. There we go. This way. And in here we go. And down we go. Yeah, already said that. Yes. Oh no, this isn't right. You have enough these anguished souls of the dead. Alina, go, get out now. Tried to run, but that didn't work. Baffled by this, Alina. I'm sure my body would be found here. Keep to my hand. Remember falling down into the darkness, a pit of despair. Please, Alina, we must continue the search. But it's not here now. I'm gonna go for the well now. Then. That's what it sounds like when he was saying that. There's so much in this place that I don't understand. Why is there such a feeling of darkness here? Why would someone want to take my dad? Flying Hawk does not know enough to give me solid facts either. I have so many unanswered questions. It makes me want to cry. My energy feels so sapped from everything I've seen. But it doesn't matter. I have to keep searching, no matter what. Mansion. Go all the way to the right here then. Oh yes, we're getting close. I feel my body's presence nearby. It's far enough. My body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of this well. Thank you for your help, Alina. Would have wandered endlessly throughout this world without you. I can now finish my journey to the afterlife. I wish you luck in finding your father. I assure you he lives, but you must hurry. I'll be watching over you. Goodbye, Alina. Now we can finally rest in peace. Finally rest in peace now, Flying Hawk. Because of you, I know my dad's in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything. Rebirth. Flying Hawk's gone now. He's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him. I really am. He will be wandered this world for far too long. I just wish he didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a little bit lost without him, but he didn't leave me with nothing after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help. And thanks to him, I know what I have to do. I gotta find my way into the mansion now. It's so big and scary looking from the outside. I really don't want to do it. But if it means finding my dad, I'll do anything I have to. Madame Loge. Oh my, it has been quite chilly as of late. Mitchell Hart. Please take my coat. The ladies such as yourself shouldn't look cold. Why, such a gentleman. I thank you kindly, sir. Oh, I assure you, miss, the pleasure is all mine. Chapter 2, Warframe's Warrior. Yep, let me just go and put on some keyboard. I'll be right back. Okay. Notes. I met with the Quantaco shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bordering of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. He spoke of Martha, that he could help me to see her again. I believed him, and he offered me his peace pie. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me to free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wished to see her again, that my spirit must be pure. He sat in meditation for some time, my mind raced all the while. bout of paranoia seized me, and I realized what this medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have wagered that smoke was of a nefarious intent as well. I refuse to abide such insolence. Hello, Ali. Hope you're doing well. I stood from my seat and challenged this necromancer to fight me, but he did not stir. I wrapped my hand around his throat, and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave from his body, and he slumped down. I released my grip, and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited the TP and gave my men the order to purge these vile savages from this earth, as God would command me to. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse the rest of the battle. It was just a little girl. They are savages after all. I wonder who this could be. This is awesome. Maybe Warham didn't have such bad taste after all. Door. We can go up there. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline, descendant from a line of powerful shaman. I may not have the powers they once did, but my attunement with nature remains the same. It's taken me some time to recognize it, but there is a subtle energy at play here that permeates the very air I breathe. The veil between the planes of life and death in this place is thin. Spirit seems to pass between planes as though through osmosis. It's almost indescribable the way I can feel a presence here. I want to know what it all means. What ghost up me? What do we have up here? See what we can do about that. Are we gonna go up? I have no idea who this is. Darby O'Halloran. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Warham's me best mate. It won't be getting past me. He don't want to see the likes of you. My wife's more inclined to wasting time with little girls. Douchebag. Belongs in a museum. But a huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He has a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Warham. I think Warham was the man who owned this mansion. We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want to tell me much. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. I don't know why he would be so mean to a little girl. Boyfriend, Martha, and Marcus, the whole happy family. Don't look very happy now. Claire O'Halloran, my poor Darby, his murderer was never found despite my efforts. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Lena. I can't rest until his murderer is found. If there's a spot where we need to put it out. Trophy room key. Over here, right? So it's probably up here to the right then. Trophy room. Yep, let me just get my tea. Right back. Okay. My tea. Okay. Today is a day of excitement, to be sure. I am traveling off with my best mate, Whispering Willows, to the great unsettled west. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I've heard tales of a beast and savages that await us. Whispering is but a gentleman and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when one other would. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burdens as best I can. Nothing else. Oh, there was like a room there with nothing. Huh? I thought it said something. What does the fox say? A plague of a song. Oh my. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn. And I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history to just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages I have seen things no other living man has seen. I have ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I have come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. Someone sleep up here? Miko Minami. Ohio. I am one of Warfen's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. My hands tremble and it is all I can do to hold the pens of right herein. I have even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel a need to catch my breath. Whispering Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town. What a night it was, notwithstanding the secrecy. I have never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every second I was there. It was amazing. We truly had a feast. The dishes had covered every inch of the table. Afterwards, he treated me to a play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and the excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman, this Whispering Willows. I hope to see him again soon, but for now I must rest. I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. Walked back. Or went to my body. But I'm gonna go up. We continue that path. Can I get in here? No. Making sure. What a cute bison. I just want to take it home with me. Oh. Why? All the men, Warfram included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain from me plain on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, call me a coward, and worse things I will not repeat here. Warfram has given me a job as a supervisor of the mines, as good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see that little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me. I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. That seems a bit odd. Many old books. I wonder what they are about. Well, why don't you look then? What was this? A letter from Warfram? Jeremiah, I've sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse. And I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask you to keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task, Jeremiah. Once again, request your silence on this matter. Whispering Willows. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to her. Itsy bitsy. There was one other that knew of Warham's deed. Before I met my end, I was to have a secret meeting with him. School shed 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. I have to go to the tool shed now again? You're in Maya mode. I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Warfram asked for my help one night. Dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I've kept it a secret till now, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one would find him. You can have the key to the room, I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. I just can't believe it. That man Warfram, he and Darby were best friends and he killed poor Mr. Halloran? Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him. How he helped to tame this wild land, and how it was thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. So, question is, do we need to go and talk to her again, or are we gonna go in the catacombs? What's this you brought me? No, no, lies, I tell you, lies. Warfram wouldn't do this. He is trying to poison me against him. Poison. Huh? We're having scotch last I remember. But it doesn't matter. Don't you just leave me alone. Bugger off, little girl. Leave me alone. Me wife Claire babysits. Go bother her, girl. I guess we go back to the catacombs then? Into that bloody door with a bloody key that we got. Oh my gosh, this shirt is so stained with blood. This to the wife then? Or to him? I guess we go. We can have a chat with him. In with. My shirt. I was worried ever since that day, the day of the massacre. But what are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden, always reminding me of the past. Words don't work to describe how I am feeling. Feels so hopeless. Everything I have learned about the past makes it seems horrible. And that's where we all came from. This is where we came from. How can we hope to do any better? We have all killed each other selflessly for generations, and right now it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. There has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it, and if it doesn't exist, I'll create it. See if she has something to say. What now then? I agree. Talks about garden though. Skyflower. Oh, you met the white man. Happy pick flowers for him. Need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Into the garden maze we go, huh? Through all the drear of this place, I met the little girl and she's actually happy. Just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white man. I miss coming here with my mom and dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it would cheer me up some. My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find which rumors proved to be true and which false. Some said they were violent folks, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Warfhelm sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone and they galloped off with the grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleeps. But I could not bring myself to shoot her. He got too close for my rifle and he kept yelling at me just to be a man and do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and I was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. Beep beep. What is this thing? A bed? A top hat? Maybe? I don't know. Why? Human man, you don't want to come to my neck of the woods, cause you know, it's broken and whatnot. A flower. What a pretty flower. Go. Yep. Here. See what this takes us. Male bust. That's kind of funny, right? Okay, so we have a door that way. And a dead end that way. Hello, Leila. Oh, we were wondering what was going on with you. Hope you're doing well. Going in there. Oh boy. Many ways to go. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing better now, though. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel a need to find some solace for my acts. I've been looking for any of the Ontaku that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Warframe does not know them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds. But they would have none of it. They have instead allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I don't know, but having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. Yeah, well, that's... Take it slow and easy and... Yeah, it's a bit of a discovery and an interesting story. That's what it seems to be all about. Some horrible things some people have done. Guarding key, okay. That's the door at that we were at before. What's in here? An animal could probably clear this tune, but I don't think I can. Okay, so that means we have to go back. Key. It looks like a goddess of some kind. Despite all my troubles, I managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows of my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. Okay, let's go back to... Okay. Pick this one. Up that way. Competing statue.
Oh.
These statues are playing for one another. How neat.
Oh.
Okay. Bit of an odd one. I wonder how this actually broke when all the others are still standing. Okay, good. Up here. Get to possess the flower. Oh, I've been looking for you. Okay, we got the second flower. We need a third one. We need to find some kind of a cutting tool. Okay, we dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk, they don't deserve civilized graves after all. For that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I have allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. Had him buried deep down where not even the worms would reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. He investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead man there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possible precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. And that guy is a diamond through a hole. There's something to cut. Yeah, but where the heck am I gonna get something to cut with, though? Have like been everywhere. Huh. We have to go back to the catacombs, maybe? I haven't seen any tool that I can use anywhere. Good for the dog. Woof woof. Okay, we're supposed to follow him, I guess. All the way over there, okay? Run! Oh, farf! Okay. Now we can go here. Marty Sims, where? Why, I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog, Bufford. We found a third flower. I still haven't found a tool to use. Okay. What the? Just like... Had to run. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Takes like an eternity to turn around. Flower power. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know it will cheer him up. Will it though? I'll have to run in here. Little ass, I thank you kindly for the gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Alina. Bye-bye for now. What? What do you mean by that? We killed them, Alina. We killed them all. And I'm the worst one of us. Yeah, I enjoyed the Dragon Age game. Played through the whole story game and all the DLCs. I finished the last DLC earlier today. I bashed a little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Warframe gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him, my soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I made peace with that. Go on, Elena, find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. First Flying Hawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran. And just when I was beginning to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man, a good person in the end, despite some of the things he had done in life. I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They have been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home. Yeah, it has several DLCs. I think it was like 5 of them or something like that. But it was only one of them that was really long. 3. Love seat. I'd love to take a seat, but I had to find Dad. Whispering Willows won the first election for mayor last week. This place is going to become a proper town under his direction, it is said. I've heard that he comes from New England, where the clouds are black from industry. They say he knows what a proper town is. Oh, I just cannot wait to see what becomes of my home. Future is rich with possibilities. I have met men who Came hundreds of miles to see me dance. It is flattering beyond all notion. But that is not the best of my news. The new mayor came to watch me dance this evening. I felt his eyes as he watched me, and it quickened my heart. He even sent me flowers after the show. The world is a dream, and I just hope not to wake up. But Dragon Age Origins is really good. Really great story and funny characters, as I say. They can start bickering between each other as you're walking around questing and doing things. And all of the decisions you make too are important, because some of them won't like what you say or do. And if you get too far negative status, they will leave. Yeah, I used him in the beginning, but then there were better things to use. I do not know how much longer I can take this torment, but he was in one of the DLCs today that I did. The efforts of my dear Claire no longer help to soothe me when I'm in the grips of my terrors. I have found myself awakened while sleepwalking, and I seem to heed to the same place every night. I heed to where it all happened, where my torments began. Such is my fate, I shall burn in hell's fire. I know it to be true. I have sought to help of holy men, and even their blessings cannot cure me of my affliction. I think at times it would be better for me to find the blackness I long for. Death whispers to me in my sleep, and I want to follow it. Yo, he was a bad dog today. He was pissing on a lot of things. I don't know why, but that's how it was. So yeah, there was some major decisions to make towards the end. Of the game. And one of the DLCs was playing on the bad side, and you play the Darkspawn, the people you fought in the main story and finished off. And this one you are killing all the heroes that you played or encountered. But it was a short one, it was just like the big ending. Yeah, it was a really interesting game. Fleur LaRue. Oh no, I lost it. It's as though a part of me is missing. Please, little girl, help me find it. Help me find my lost love letter. Horton's words always work so well to soothe me. I met this lady who won't stop crying. Her name is Flora. I think she might be French, but I'm not sure. Her accent is hard for me to figure out. She keeps telling me she lost some love letter. She's very upset over it. I think she's being a little over dramatic, to be honest, but I guess that'll help her. I really don't get why girls go so crazy over love letters. It seems a little silly to me. Just wondering. That's what we needed it for. Chef Smeraldo found a knife with blood all over it one day. Don't know where it came from. Figured it was from the kitchen, so I left it there. Isn't that what a kitchen is supposed to smell like? This knife has been used on something. Okay, let's goes down. Oh, is this one? Okay. That one is locked. I do what I can to keep my relationship with Warframe interesting, but I worry that he no longer holds any interest in me. He's much colder and distant, where he used to be warm and loving. And while he still visits me almost nightly, I feel a change has overcome him. I do not know what it could be that has caused such a change in the man I love so much. I can see lurking behind his eyes an intense anger, and I do not know where it comes from, nor how it went so unnoticed for so long. When he looks at me with those eyes, I become scared and unable to speak much or even move. I fear what hides behind his irises. I hope he does not turn on me someday. Depending on how he behaves, never know. Wine rack. Wow, look at all that wine. Mom sure would love it here. So question now is what we are gonna do though. Am I gonna go and use the knives to get through the maze with the vines? There was one other. Where was this? Somewhere in this building, I can't really remember where now. Or are we supposed to go to the garden? Or the garden maze? Or are we supposed to do something in this place still? Place was now. Oh, it's not in here by the way at all, I think. No. Let's see if we go. See if we can do something with the knife. Because there doesn't seem to be anything for us to do here now, though. Well, here's that love letter can be. It's like, okay. Nothing else down here, right? Nothing more. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see if he uses a knife on this. Okay, so maybe we can go into the maze now then. Check on that one. Nope. There you go. Creepy guy. Seen this guy around here. I wonder who he is. He sure is creepy looking. Ah, frog. Something here is alive. Amazing. What the heck? Philo, no, I'm not a ghost. My name is Philo and I'm no mere phantasm. Like you, I am searching for something. Okay, so getting here was kind of pointless. Except to get an achievement. Cute blob, huh? Forgot about that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Thought it would be something though, but no. Oh, in the conservatory we go. But people like my dad have been hired to water these. Little key, I wonder who hid it in this way. Small key. Alan Wood. I was left with quite a chip in my shoulder when my parents died, requiring me to hold for my scholarly pursuits and run the family flower shop. It was only when my son grew weary of England and wished to seek his fortune that I left that dreadful career. And yet here I am, back at it again. It feels like an eternity. The vines are entwined through the bones. I can almost smell a leftover perfume. My dearest Flora, these past weeks we have spent together have been but a blurry dream come true. When I'm with you, time flies, so the days seem to blend happily into one another. You make my heart feel so full, there is naught to do but weep and thank God for your presence on this earth. But I fear people will talk behind our backs, and my reputation will be smirched. I must protect my good name, it is my livelihood. I would like to propose you live with me, my love. It must be in secret, but it is the only way I can see for us to be together. We must be together. We will communicate via secret messages, but that's something to discuss when next we meet. Until then, you are forever in my heart. Love, Morten. That guy is like a weirdo. I've taken interest in a young dancer named Flora from the saloon I own in town. He is likewise interested in me, and I have begun my courtship of her, in secret of course. As the town's mayor, I can't be seen with such a woman, and so I must keep her from prying eyes. I will hide her away here in the observatory so that only the servants know of her presence. She reminds me of Martha at times, the way she makes me feel, but I affirm it to be nothing beyond mere whimsy. I cannot afford such scandal. I will do what I have to do in order to ensure my secret does not get out. Not allowed to run. There was nothing else. I'm glad I noticed that vase up there. No? Otherwise that could have taken a while. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Into the mansion we go again. Oh. A lot of running here. Oh, thank you so much, Lena. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take this ring as a token of my appreciation. Wortham and I used it to hide secret messages that could only be seen with it. But I don't need it anymore. You have helped me more than you know, Elena. Goodbye, sweet child. I hope you manage to find your father. Wortham's ring. Oh, she's gone already. I was just getting to know her. Goodbye, Flora. You were so lovely. Ready, corset? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Go to wine cellar. Down we go. I was thinking I would have to guess what it meant. Even though she's a drama queen, I'm glad I helped Lord to find her love letter. Who would I have known she and Warfin were lovers in secret? I don't think I have ever seen anyone so happy over something so simple. I hate to admit it, but it's a little bit touching. He was so overjoyed. Warham seems like a bad guy, but if he made her happy, so happy, at one time, can he really be that bad? It's hard for me to believe anyone is pure evil. I don't know. Just makes me wonder. Oh. 21, 23. Why not? It's been some time since I moved my belongings to the Willows mansion to be closer to Warham. We must love each other behind closed doors, as he cannot afford a scandal as the town's mayor. He even made a special room for us to be together. He's such a kind, smart man. He invented a way for us to leave each other messages no one else can read. We make use of invisible ink, and he gave me a ring with a symbol on it. We carved the symbol into the wall to signify a message is there. The servants have yet to catch on to our system. I must admit how exciting it all is. How much fun I have had these past months. There's something I miss with Darby. He has become stark raving mad. He was a coward before, which I could only vaguely stomach, but this is overmuch. He came to me in my office rambling incoherently. He sat himself down with his hands on his head and he told me he was cursed, that he was haunted by the little girl he had killed. I care not for the ravings of a madman nor his company. I am trying to become the mayor of this town. No one will elect a man who keeps the company of a lunatic. Something must be done about Darby, and soon. What? Okay. What the heck, man? How am I... I'm a little confused here. What am I supposed to do there? Doing this? Oh, okay. I see. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty nice game. been wondering about evil lately. Where does it come from? What does it look like inside a person? I believe I have now seen it firsthand. I saw flickering shadows moving about in cages and I thought I was going crazy at first, but no. What I saw was real. I know it in my bones. I could feel the darkness that shone from these creatures like some inverse sun, like a black hole. These things make me feel worthless, hopeless and sad. I think they come from inside us. I think we all have these demons. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to find my dad. There's a broken mirror in this whole place. Somebody sure has a bunch of bad luck. The revolution of this country's great industry has made for leaps in our technology and understanding of the world at large. That dotard of a shaman told me all those years ago that this place is spiritually potent. I shall find a means of bending that to my will. With the use of science and with God at my side, I will once again see my Martha. I have sought preachers and monks and other holy men to cleanse my spirit, but no pursuit nor any amount of money does a bit of good. But I have heard the whisperings in shadowed places of ancient esoteric means to attain what I see. My hands are already stained with blood, my soul tainted with rot. I shall delve into the occult, tear through existence and see what lies beyond. I have already read some of the books and gotten a taste of what is to come, but I need more. I will not stop until I have what I desire. You just wanna be a dad, huh? Any specific reason you just wanna be a dad, Ali? Comes a lot with it. What a cool old sewing machine. Spools of Fred. That's a rainbow myriad of spools. So pretty. Spending time here has grown me more sensitive to the spiritual world and not just on the mansion's grounds either. I can feel the pull of the spiritual world as it calls to me in my sleep. I catch wisps of my wife's dreams as they encroach upon my own. I awaken each morning feeling as though my spirit has traversed the universe. I can see the light that glows within the core of each person I meet. I love looking at Alina that way. She shines like a small sun. I'll have to teach her the ways of our people someday when she's old enough. I've already shown her the basics. She meditates with me daily, but she doesn't know what it means yet. Too many barricades. This room must have been the absolute worst to clean up back in the day. Don't need to become a dad for it, but finding somebody to be with. Marcy Divide. Young Master Marcus must eat. Yes, he must. I must find him so that he may be fed. Growing boys need their nourishment after all. Nope, nothing creepy about this place. Nothing at all. Well, that's good if you have. Wish you good luck with it. Dining table. This is easily the largest table I have ever seen. Reginald Kingsley. Evening's feast is soon to be served. Please do wait. Master Willows will be along promptly. Okay, so that's that door. Okay. Of course it's locked. I've been through the pages of every book I could find. I have performed the ancient rites and conducted the appropriate sacrifices. I've uttered the words and prostrated myself to unknown old gods whose names have been lost to time. I can feel the floodgates tremble at my approach, but I cannot yet see them. I must find them and break free their chains. Only then shall I bathe in the nether and be free to once again see Martha. I must commit myself more wholly to this than anything else, even life itself. Good year? Don't know if I have. Doesn't ring a bell right now. See some books? What a strange selection of items to be in a bookcase. Don't worry, I'm here to save you. Don't know. Elena? Please, no. Foolish girl, he's mine now. Is this really it? It hurts so much. Is this after all I have done? No, I can't give up. I can't stop. I won't accept this as the end. I have to do it. I have to save my dad. If not me, then who? The only one who can help. I'm not just gonna give up. Warfare must have drained my amulet during the fight. I can't use any of my powers. I don't care though. I'm not afraid. I will succeed. I have to. Yep, seems like it. There's something in the mud down there. Press space. Telescope. I was beaten. I failed. This is something I have to accept. Warfare drained my amulet, and now can't use anything that Flying Hawk taught me. Feels so powerless to help, but I can't give up now. Dad was so close. I saw him. I could almost reach him if I only was a little stronger. No, I reject that. I refuse to give up. Not now, not ever. I'm coming to get you, Dad. Dwarfen better watch out. Okay. What I think we need to go now then is with that. The observatory. I do believe we have found an opportune location for our new home. A verdant glade surrounded by rivers teeming with fish and an abundance of wild game. A complication exists, however. The glade is home to a tribe of savages called Quantaco. I heard tell that they are a peaceful folk, but it confounds my mind to think that savages with neither government nor laws could contain any amount of civility within their primitive brains. But I shall do my part as a member of the superior race and extend to them the decorum upon which I must robustly be-rigged. Or reared. I shall conduct myself as though I were at a business meeting with other refined gentlemen. You're supposed to be like that one. There we go. Dum dum dum. Just solitary crate. What could it be for? Smiley face. What the heck? Oh, how the heck, man, is this bullshit though? Because you have no idea where it is. I'm supposed to wait all the way over here and see it come into the cloud here. I can't hear it. Oh, come on! Can't run here either. Might test something. Oh, it's up there. Oh, it jumps down. Ah. Talk about being blind, man. I saw there was a note there too, though. Has to go down. It was worth it. What note we got them. It's like a guessing game now. I'm unsure what I have done. It feels as though portions of my being have been ripped from me and recast as dark, shadowy demons. They roam the grounds and I can feel their presence and see them as they scurry about like so many roaches. I do not think that anyone else can see them, as I am the only one who has flirted with the other side and I have not come back unscathed. But I have done what I can to find and confine them, but I do not know how well it will work. I have seen things most men dare not, and I hold that clandestine knowledge all desire, life immortal. I do not yet have the means of enacting this longevity, but I know a way. There. Wish I knew how to play a musical instrument. Maybe someday I will learn. There we go. I went deeper into the mansion to find the source of this mysterious power that has been calling out to me. I wanted to ignore it, but I just can't. It's on my mind even when I sleep. I've been having difficulty making my way through the mansion. There are so many doors that are locked or just plain blocked off. There's even a place where the ceiling collapsed. I've looked into it, but no blueprints for the building exist in the public records. I know I'll find my way. It's just going to take some time. I feel it in my gut. another one. Let's go down and see what's down there. The tide must keep going. I made it to the mansion's core. I don't know what I expected to find because all that was there was an empty room like the scores of others. I feel uncomfortable here, but other than that I don't think it's special in any way. This pit still lingers in my stomach though. The foreboding feeling that reminds me of some imagined looming punishment. I spent as much time in the room as I could looking for clues to what I was feeling, but there was nothing. Now I don't even know whether to abandon my search or not. I don't know. I feel so hopeless all of a sudden. I just want to see my family. His dad was here to play with me. I know what these demons are now. They are pieces of Warframe's corrupt soul and they have minds of their own. He delved into areas he shouldn't have. He sought knowledge not meant for a man's mind, but resulted in his fractured soul and these his most beloved children. I have to be careful around them. They act like Warframe's guard dogs, and I can't let them catch me. They rip me to shreds if they did. I want to see if there was something more to up here to the left. Oh, cock. Why is it starting me all the way over here? Kind of BS one. There was nothing up there, so down we go. I don't know what's going on anymore. I've been losing portions of my days here at the mansion and I don't know why. I feel at times like I'm being followed. I hear whispers in my ear, but when I look, no one's there. The other day I found myself inside the catacombs, staring at the door. Couldn't remember how I had gotten there. The last thing I remember doing before was trimming some hedges. I woke up there this morning. I'm not sure if I even made it home, but I must have. My memory is so hazy. I need to make sure to call home. I have to talk to my family. I don't know why, but I just have to. This is a weapon. Do we have any clue to what it would be though? Like something happened. Or is it gonna be like the supposed to be just like this one, the painting. There we got his weapon. That was just... I wanted to even see anything that decided just putting in normal first and see if that works. Same as the painting there again. The time has come. I have prepared my state to survive when I'm gone, and so it shall. For generations to come, all locals will know my name. I am the founder of this town, and I am not done with it yet. Immortality is within my grasp. I have simply to reach out and take it. After that time will mean nothing to me as I continue to search within the ether for a way to see my Martha. In the end, I shall get what I desire. I always do. All I need now is a suitable host. My youth, I aim to wipe out the Quantaco, but I'm happy to say I failed in my endurance. One day, the descendant of that foolish shaman should happen upon these grounds. When that day comes, I will know my salvation. I should be the spider, and he the fly. Will wring from him the power in his blood, and so what I will. My time will come soon enough. I am beyond the laws of this mortal coil, and neither man nor woman will stop me. That's why he has her dad here. Statue of Whispering Willows. If I was rich, I would have a statue of me in my house too. This is it. Warham and my dad are on the other side of this door. I can feel it, but I'm done being scared. Now is the time for strength. The dad needs me, and I'm not going to let him down this time. I don't care what I have to go through. He's my father, and I won't let anyone take him away from me, no matter what. Warham, hope you're as ready for me as I am for you. You made it back without your amulet even. But you are too late. You cannot stop me. I don't care what you say. I'll save my dad no matter what. Foolish child, I shall feed you a taste of my misery. See the past and know my pain. You don't understand. Oh, what? She meant everything to me. She was the mother of my son, my life's love. And you just remind me of her and how I betray her each moment we are together. Please, Warden, please, I love you, don't do this. I can't do it anymore. I won't disgrace her any longer. You don't understand. She meant everything to me. She was the mother of my son, my life's love. And you just remind me of her and how I betray her each moment we're together. Please, Warden, please, I love you, don't do this. Can't do it anymore. I won't disgrace her any longer. Please, Warden, I must tell you something. I'm a child. It's yours, Warden. We have to have a family together. What? No, this can't be. She was pregnant? No! What have I done? Martha only ever wanted my happiness. We could have had that. What have I done? Doesn't matter. I was doomed from the start. See more of my life's horror. Thank you kindly for having me over for drinks, Warden. You haven't socialized in ages. High time, I would say. But of course, old friend, it has indeed been too long, and you've been dearly missed. I have watched your troubles grow. Aye, that they have. And I missed you too, Warren. But I've yet to meet more regularly here on out. We certainly will, Darby. One final drink to ease your pain. You're the best friend a man could ask for, Warden. Okay, so we have to... Yes, poison in the drink. We learned that earlier. Okay, so it's the same thing that we're gonna have to go and intervene somehow. For God's sake, Darby, you drunk, show some class, man. Just look at you, the state you're in. I've observed your degradation these past months with this taste. You're right, my friend. You always are. You've been so good to me, and here I have disgraced myself. Know well enough the burden I am. Burden, eh? A fine word, that. If I had known you would turn out this way, I know not what to think anymore. I know I haven't been myself lately. I had a plan to take me life this evening while you slept, but your invitation, welcome. It gave me hope, you see. I've not told you, Warham. But that wee girl I killed, it haunts me. It was just dream starting out, but anymore I see her in the waking hours. It's then I feel the hellfire licking at me haunches. My cooking skin reeks of brimstone, friend. I can hear perdition as it sings to me in the night. Why? Why did I do these things? He didn't have to die, my poor Darby. When did I fall so far from grace? It was a damned shaman who tricked me with his vile necromancy. Your ancestor! Know what your kind has done to me. Is what you say true? You can help me to see my wife again? Yes, but your spirit must first be scoured. Are you prepared for this? Yes, I'm ready. Tell me what to do, medicine man. You must sever your earthly ties. You must let go of your wife's memory. Only then will you be able to see her again. These candles will protect us from the darkness. Then he choked the crap out of the shaman. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Supposed to do something now. Wardham, I'm here, Wardham. Martha, oh how I missed you, my love. Life is too hard without you. How can I continue on? I will be here for you always, Wardham. Now that you know how, you can see me whenever life seems too difficult for you. Live your life right and raise our son well. Goodbye for now, my love. Love you, Martha. Now and forever. You have helped me see things more clearly, Lena. To see the error of my ways. I only hope it is not too late for me. I shall finally see what the afterlife holds. Goodbye, Elena. Bye, Warham. May your soul rest in peace. Lena? Dad, you're awake? Yeah. What's happened? What are you doing here? It's a long story then. But don't worry. I'll tell you all about it on the way home. 6 cents.